once I get my chance to start, I mean, it's just going to be a special moment too, especially if I ball out.
DTR will call his own number. Touchdown! Lightning strike!
Look, we know Herbie gets all the love and publicity for picking the upset UCLA over LSU on game day. But let's remember something. They air on Saturdays. We air on Friday. And last time I checked, the Kickoff was the only show on ESPN where both hosts picked UCLA to beat LSU. So we're just gassing this up because we're all fired up. And we're joined now by Dorian Thompson-Robinson, the quarterback of UCLA. Just be real with us for a second. We all heard about the trash talking coming from Coach O about the sissy blue shirts. How much extra sort of love did that give you after the game, knowing that he was talking the talk, but you were walking the walk?
No, yeah, definitely. It was a special night. Definitely glad we can get the win for our fans. It's definitely a win that for this program that's definitely been needed for a while. So glad we can pull out with the win for sure.
Dorian, did you see that clip before kickoff in the locker room? And at that point, how much juice did it add to the game?
Yeah, so I actually didn't see it. I know a lot of guys were talking about it. I was kind of confused, though, of what they were talking about. But once I saw the clip after the game, it definitely made it more special for sure.
So everybody always talks about Chip Kelly, and we've seen it in college. We've seen it in the NFL. It's a complicated offense. It takes a little bit of time. You've been together with him now for 4 years. What's the difference for you in this year with the knowledge you have of his system versus previous years?
Yeah, it's light years ahead of where I was. The whole offense and defense, just being able to, finish the sentence before he even gets it out. I'm looking at the signals and all that stuff, and I'm already turning my head before the signaler's finished. So, we're light years ahead of where we were, and can't wait to see what goes on in the end. So
Dorian, what's crazy is we saw that clip. By the way, you need to watch this guy's YouTube sizzle reel, whether it's running, whether it's passing. The mixtapes are crazy on YouTube, so make sure you watch that after this show. But you said in 2018, man, I can't wait to become the starter. Lo and behold, you've been the starter now for a handful of years, you being a senior now. To see that maturation coming from Bishop Gorman, where all you did was win. You had to take some lumps in your infant years at UCLA, but right now you guys are kind of shining. So take us through that progression up until this point.
Oh yeah, man, it was tough, humbling. Definitely needed those years of losing and taking some licks on the chin because it made me who I am and made me who this team is today. So I think that's what you're seeing now is the culmination of lessons and adversity that we've taken. We're putting it all to use now. So
you just said who this team is now. I think a lot of people in college football underestimated this team. What did we miss about UCLA?
I think just like Coach O and the sissy blue shirts, a lot of people thought we were going to be soft and not very physical. But, we pride ourselves on being tough, being fast, and finishing every play and finishing everything we do. So, that's what we're going to live by now and what we're going to live by the rest of the season and see where it takes us.
What about the Pac-12? Let's take a broader look at your guys' conference. I mean, you have 3 teams now in the top 20. I know you play them in a couple weeks, so you don't want to show too much love to Oregon, but they had that huge upset. And when they eat, everybody else eats, right? So the Pac-12, everybody wants to see somebody or something come out of this conference. Does this year seem like the best year that it could potentially happen?
I hope so. That's definitely a goal of ours, and we're looking to win every game we can, and I know Oregon's trying to do the same. So, we're definitely setting our goals big and shooting, seeing where we go.
One of the things we heard about you is that you love to play chess, which stands out to me because that's not usually what we see from the college football ranks. So, who are you playing chess against on your team, and are they any good?
Oh yeah, we got some pretty good chess masters on our team now. Haven't played for a couple years, so.
Wait, you have to teach them, or do they already know?
So a couple of guys have played before a little bit, but most of the guys on the team now are first-time learners and learning the game for the first time. So, but guys like Obi, our corner, guys like Sam Marazzo, Chase Griffin, we got a handful of guys that can really play chess and get after it on the board for sure.
Listen, man, also, not for nothing, you go to UCLA, you could probably step out of any hall and throw a rock and hit somebody that's down to play some chess with you. The last question I want to ask, Dorian, is me and Fitzy, we're old, we're washed, we're millennials. But I was like, listen, Dorian, they call him DTR in the game broadcast, and I feel like that's what I'm going to go with because, like, you're young, you're flashy, you're obviously taking the college football world by storm. But Fitz said I shouldn't do it because then it would give away my age, and that's just not cool.
He
but
doesn't know you like
set
that.
the record straight, man. Is it cool that I call? Is it cool that I'm on nickname?
Oh, no. See, he's twisting
like
this.
DTR.
He decided he was going to call you DT for a little while. Like,
man.
He had all these extra nicknames. Like, you got to know somebody before you're on that level, right?
I mean, where I'm from down in Vegas, you know, it's cool all the time. So if it's cool with you, it's cool with me.
Yo, look at that. You're just buttering him up.
Appreciate you, DT.
Wow. You know what? Either way, even though Gary's wrong, you're right, and we appreciate having you on, man. Congrats so far on a great start to the season. Fun to watch you play. Can't wait to watch you kick butt the rest of the year.
No, thank you, guys. Go Bruins.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.